Hello there, how are you? Please like and if you're new and you like what I'm doing, subscribe. Hey Johnny Mata, when Lambo? Did you choose your color yet for your Lambo? Did you choose your color yet? Hey Walter, how are you doing? God bless you, God bless you, God bless you. I am here for you guys. Johnny, are you working? Yeah, what color have you chosen for your Lambo? Don't just tell me when Lambo. You gotta have a color, man. You gotta have a color, you know. You gotta have a color. I'm good, Walter. How are you? Walter, remind me, where are you from? Dondo Dagba, my Benue brother. How are you? So that's the join button for those who want to join the channel. I'm looking for 20, 50, 50 this month, but 20 to start in the next week so that I can, once we're 20, 20 members, I will do a live stream for the members only. Just a live stream for members only. I'll still have public live streams, but I won't be going into detail. Hello, Top Ring. How are you? God bless you. Good to see you, Top Ring. Thank you for that. Amazing. I've been sharing your story with people. No, I didn't tell them your name, but you've really blessed my heart. On Sunday, I told my German brother Marcus at our church about you. I said I was so blessed by you. So please join the channel, guys. Thank you so much. It's $5, 14 cents US. Join the channel, because I will not be doing a lot of the public lives where I'm saying all these things. Please, can you kindly like the video? Because when you like the video, the algorithm picks it up. That's the way to help me, you know. That's one of the ways you support the channel. Good evening, Abundance Grace, please. So members only lives are going to be coming up, where I will only be talking to people who are members of the channel. If you, in any way, shape or form, it would be helpful for you to join the channel. So yes, Ripple is going to be a bank. I've told you before. Remember when I told you, when I showed you the IDs, right? Ripple bank IDs. Just go to thank you 12 for joining. I appreciate you. Please join the channel. Things are changing for me on this channel. I cannot people have been telling me to do like a membership. Even YouTube, they always send me reminders, oh, you can have members, but I didn't want to do it because I just wanted to be here, just talk to everybody. But I find that if you don't separate it, you can be on a live and somebody will just come and distract you with nonsense. And they will just come and insult people and say all kinds of things, and they'll be arguing. But when you have people who have the same mindset, the Bible says, be of this one mind, right? It helps. It really, really helps. I snitched on Richie. Richie, who is Richie? Get out of here. BTC will remain. It's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. So for those of you in Europe, I don't know what it will show you, but it would be like less than $5 for a monthly membership. So if I've been if this channel has been a blessing to you, I mean, there's other channels, so I don't expect you to. Is like you might feel, oh, why should we join your channel when there's other channels that we also are we don't join and we gain a lot from them. Yeah, that's fine. You don't have to. I have to say it. I have to keep reminding people that I now have a membership so that we can move some things off into you. Some of you were on my live the other day when it froze, and it wasn't my, I wouldn't believe that it was internet. Hey, Wande, how you doing? God bless you. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much. Please like the video, like the video, like the video. Join this channel, join this channel. Thank you who just joined. 12, you just joined. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Please let us like the video. David Wooten, how are you? God bless you. Thank you for joining. Like the channel. Yes. Yes, I'm God's tool. I believe so. GODS. The autocorrect said, Top Ring, join the channel. You'll be blessed. I mean, join it. If after 3 months you don't like it, then you can cancel your thing. It's not, after 1 month you don't like it, but I think that you guys are going to be really, really amazed. I don't have to check myself. I don't have to look around. Okay, what am I doing? You know, I think it's YouTube's way also of getting. I hope you guys can see me well, because I'm in the sun here. But that's just what I wanna. I wanna take in the sun. You know, there's so much winter here. 7 months of the year, it's cold. You know. Hey, Sally, how you doing? Are you working today? Daniel, my main man. Daniel is my bro. AIC Vision, join the channel. Just, f- just for masters. How you doing? God bless you. Thank you so much. Reporting for duty. Daniel, I can't wait to meet you. Amen. I love you. I love your heart. I love your passion for the Lord. It's just, yeah. Guys, I had a meeting with Daniel, and I came off that meeting. You know, just something about the scripture talks about, you know, when we meet, how we refresh one another. That's why if you're on my channel and you don't attend a church, like if you're a Muslim and you don't believe in what I'm saying, that's fine. Please, I don't want you to leave because you don't believe in my God or my Jesus. But the fact that you're on here, I love it. And you're not fighting me, you know, but because I have Muslims on here and irreligious people on here. So somebody wrote something yesterday that I don't believe in any religion. I believe in Jesus, but no, I'm not. I said, well, we're the same, maybe, because I don't practice religion. I have a relationship. But my meeting with John was Daniel was very, very refreshing. May Jesus bless you, Griff. Yeah, you know, with respect to mooning, the mooning of XRP is not going to be one moon. It's going to be several moons. How many of you understand what I'm saying? You get 1 moon, 2 moons, 3 moons. It will keep going. Several moons away. You know when you hear light years? So you're going to get $100, $70, $100, $80. Then it will go up. Then it'll go up. Then it'll go up. Then it'll go up. It won't come down. Once it begins to go up. Hey, Bear, come here. Come here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Come back here. Sit down. Sit. Come. Yeah, sit down. Good boy, good boy. Don't push my camera. No. Okay. No, don't push my camera. Get back. Go. Sit down. No. What's wrong with you? Oh my God, this dog. Okay. But I'm not doing that now. Get back. Sorry, guys. David Wooten, the PayPal told me they sent me a warning, and I was like, I don't know what's going on with that. So you bet maybe there's something with you with your they marked it, and if they mark it, I have to like look at it and say what's going on here. Why are they marking? Maybe you've been asking people for money and then they just spotted your thing. I don't know, but PayPal was warning me, and I've given people money that I don't get that warning. So I apologize. I can't just go against what they're telling me. Give him snack. Who's saying give him snack? Johnny Mara. Do you have a dog, Johnny? I don't know. I can't tell you. You go ask Jesus yourself. You know, he can tell you things. I don't ask him those kind of questions because, you know, I think that what's most important for me is to ask him how to live from day to day and to use the resources that he gives to me right now to do his will. Because some of these things, to be honest with you, yeah, we just trust him. I don't know what's going to happen. Like anybody who tells you they know, they're just lying to you. Yeah. Yes, they are going to be a bank. Remember the banking IDs? Nate, can I can I apologize, Nate, for that? Did you get my email? Yeah, I missed. We had a public holiday yesterday. I mixed up my timing, and it gets very busy. So I do apologize. Hello, meme factory. Well, they will call it whatever they want to call it. Maybe central bank, maybe whatever. But it's going to play a very big role. If I just did a video about a foolish individual who came on and was telling me how, you know, we're all fools, we're all clowns, and honestly, people, it's like they're possessed with demons. I can't explain it. This is a maxi who's lost his mind completely. No, they don't. They're just gonna wake up one day and it'll. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Kryptonite was on talking about how he had this conference. Actually, I was supposed to be there, but I couldn't go this time. And he had somebody coming from Switzerland, another person from. It's people coming from overseas to attend. And they're paying top dollar to attend this thing because they don't know what to do. Spits and truth. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Nick. Hey, Dixon Mandase, how are you doing? God bless you. Thank you for joining from Botswana. How's Botswana? I hope I can visit that country one day. I am well, Big Daddy Roro. You had a dog. Oh, did he die? Sorry if he died, he or she. Please join the channel, join the channel, join the channel. I'm looking for at least 20 to do my first private, not private, members only live. Then the things that are bubbling in my spirit can come out. I didn't get a strike, and it wasn't a warning. But when YouTube starts telling you that your stuff is limited in certain regions, then you want to start watching. So I took down that video from yesterday, the live that I did, where I was talking about the language XML, extensible extensible markup language. So I'm saying it now, but I'm not going to talk about it at all. So I don't know. Jonathan, how are you? God bless. Good to see you on here. Oh, you know what, Hal? The movie that I actually thought it was Top Gun. It wasn't. My wife told me the wrong name, or maybe I heard the wrong name. It was Mission Impossible. Tom Cruise, Mission Impossible. It was good. I enjoyed it. I had a lot of popcorn. I've always wanted to visit Angola. Yes, you should go. Jesse Hernandez, Jesus says repent and believe in the gospel. Thank you, Jesse, for reminding us. God bless you. Johnny Mara, no, it didn't die. Decided to give it to a friend. I'll get another one later. Actually, a few when I have my ranch. I thought you were getting a Lambo. You changed your mind. He just let us into his secret now. He was pretending that he didn't want a ranch, but there you go. Nelson Ortiz, no sound. Maybe check your phone because I think people. Can you hear me? Can you all hear me? Jesse Hernandez. What did they? I didn't. What did they do that they took God's name in vain? Tell me. Like most movies take God's name in vain. I just enjoyed the plot. That's it. I think they're rascals. Hollywood is all it's like Pergamos, and they will end up being. So, are you one of those people who don't watch movies, and you think Christians shouldn't watch movies? I'm selective in what I watch, but you can judge me if you like. That's your business. I watched it, and I don't have any regrets. My conscience is clear. But I like watching movies because I'm not a big fan of movies, but I do watch because I see the hidden messages in those movies, and then I'm able to address things. Like when I preach, I talk about the movies. The movie Contagion. I use it in one of my messages, and I talked about how the movies actually they show the future of what's coming, and they are prophets of darkness in most cases. That's why Satan really sits on a seat, on a throne in the movie industry and also music industry. And you can see the way the world is going. But Jesse Hernandez, I don't know what you're getting to. You started by telling us Jesus saves, so your attempt at attacking me for going to watch that movie, whether I enjoyed it or not. I don't enjoy that stuff, but I watch it. I don't enjoy the world when I go around, but I enjoy myself and my family and my friends and my church. But the world is steeped in sin. We are in the world, but not of the world. So you got to hold a balanced context. My dog will be in the Lambo with me. That's good. You hear me clear? Okay, good. So fly. Don't forget, Tether will be the domino to fall before XRP takes the throne. I think so. Yes. Tether probably going to be a black swan. Yeah, just like you, sir, coming across your channel for the first time, and I like the way you pass across your thought. Thank you, RNN TV. God bless you. I appreciate you too. Stable coins are actually, it's now. It's now, man. Now. Mission Impossible, crypto in America under Gensler. I'm at work, brother, so haven't been able to listen much. Are you doing a membership only channel? No, this particular channel will have a membership space on it. Yeah, it's not a new channel. It's the same channel, but when I broadcast, it'll go to only members. Gensler is a puppet. Oh yeah, they're all puppets. Are you planning on buying a nice car? Top ring. I like that question. I like all my young 20-something-year-olds. They remind me of my children. My children are both, two of my older children are 27 and 24. So I love them so much, and there are many of them on this channel. So yeah, well, you know what? I don't know. I'm gonna buy a Toyota. I'm gonna buy, you know, Johnny Mara. I'm gonna buy a Toyota. Top ring. I'm gonna buy a Toyota, a nice Toyota Tundra. Does that sound like a plan? I had Chihuahuas when I was a kid. Okay. Oh wow, Jonathan Katum. That's good for you. I'm happy for you. Jonathan, join the channel. It's only $5 a month. Join the channel. Okay. I'm happy for you, Jonathan. Honestly, I'm really, really happy for you. Don't mind Johnny. Johnny, you know, you cannot pretend for too long. We caught Johnny today. He said he's getting himself a ranch. Tundra is a solid car. I used to have one, so I know. I hit a deer I was flying at 75 miles an hour on the I-29 from out of Minneapolis on my way to Fargo and into Canada, and boom, that deer came out of nowhere. And I'm telling you, I've never been in an accident like, well, I don't want to be in any accident, but in any crash. The car was solid, didn't, I mean, I saw the deer go fly across the highway onto the other side. And we drove that thing that way. Then the water leaked, but we were able to drive it all the way to the border. And I had a member living at the border at that time. So I went to their place and she drove us into the city, and we got the insurance company to tow the car an hour and 45 minutes back into the city. So Jesse Hernandez, I'm a preacher, and I believe what you're saying. I just don't like your approach. All right, you know, asking me if I enjoy the way it's like judging me for even going to watch the movie. I despise that. I don't like it. And again, you can preach your gospel the way you like to preach it, but don't come at me like that. It's not good. It's not proper. It doesn't show maturity. It doesn't show how are you going to lead people to Jesus that way. Like, you preach the gospel sound, and you have to be comfortable that people can go to movies, people can do all kinds of things, and you can say, well, did you notice that they swore in that movie, or they took the name of the Lord in vain? So I choose what I watch, but there's certain things that you can't help it. It's there, and what am I going to do? Uh, the Bible says the I just told you that in why do you think the movies say things like, oh, I mean the news, oh, 30,000 people are going to have cancer this year? They're prophesying. That's what they're doing. They are prophesying, right? So your kids will retire in an earlier age. Hopefully, amen. Polywog, hi. It'll be like getting into Amazon in early 2000s. I have an acquaintance from school who's been harassing me and trying to offer to manage my assets for me. I declined, but he still persisted. Is that a red flag? Yes! It's a red flag. It's a red flag. Let me tell you, somebody actually offered to even help me with insurance, and they told me that I had to pay like $400 a month, and then by the time I'm 90, if I live to 85, I get this much. If I live to 75, I get this much. If I live to 95, I get this much. Why do I have to pay $400 a month to get $700,000 when I'm 95 or 85? Like, I don't want that. I can get it now. Do you see what I mean? Yeah. Hope 1,000 XRP is enough to hold until 3030. I think if Roman Desk, why do you want to keep holding? Why don't you keep buying other assets? Do you make minimum wage? why don't you plan to sacrifice a little bit? And maybe when you're like you get your tax refund from the government, if you do get anything, you can put a little bit into some other assets too. So I don't know how that, that's not a bad plan. Holding it is not a bad plan because one XRP, the default price is $1,632. I've been telling you guys that for a long time. No, no, no. Like I said, I don't watch a lot of TV. That's the problem. You know, television is television. So as I'm watching it, I'm seeing all the lies. So I really don't pursue those things. You know, I read the Bible. The scriptures are so like full of information. If you learn how to read, Jesus said in John 6:27, he said, labor not for the meat which perishes, but labor for the meat which the Son of Man will give you, because the Father has put his seal on him. There is a word that proceeds from God's mouth. If you learn how to receive the word, like Job says, from the mouth of the Lord, you know, like I said, I've not been to the movie in like maybe almost a year. So my wife just said, well, it's a public holiday. Let's go to the movies. She likes to watch movies. I don't. I almost slept off during that movie. I almost slept off. Last year, we went to the movies with the children and I slept. They said, Daddy has fallen asleep, and they tapped me that I shouldn't snore. We're watching Top Gun. Yeah. And I'm just being honest with you. That's just me. So, hey, Jesus is King. May God bless you all. We reject sickness in Jesus' name. Amen. XRP is going to be a bank. Correct. We've been telling people. Do you notice that the maxis, the Bitcoin maxis are getting a little quiet? But notice the media. I wanted to do a video on the media. Bitcoin, 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 Bitcoin. It's almost like something is pinching them. Bitcoin, 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 Bitcoin. Did you see Bitcoin? Did you see Bitcoin? Michael Saylor, this guy knows everything about Bitcoin. Oh my goodness, he just bought. Oh my goodness. And then people who make only $10,000, who have like $10,000 saved, will say, okay, let me go and put it in Bitcoin. So maybe I will be rich. No, 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 no. If you buy Bitcoin with your $10,000, you get $20,000 when Bitcoin gets to 200,000. That's not life-changing, to be honest. You must have a different kind of plan if you're going to do that. But why don't you put the 10,000 XRP? That will get you how many XRPs right now? Let's see. 10,000 divided by 220. What's it now? 220. You have 4,500 XRP. At 1,600, you will have $7.2 million, right? And guys, let me tell you, all these things I'm doing here, sitting down here talking to you guys about, money means nothing to me, to be honest. It means what it doesn't mean nothing to, it doesn't mean something to me the way the world looks at it. We're in the world under the world. It's a tool. If you don't see money as a tool, it'll become your master. It's a tool. And before God puts money in your hand on wealth, and I'm not talking money, I'm talking wealth, because you gotta have something that generates cash flow for you. Okay, Big Daddy Roro, wow. Can you put the movie again? Maybe I'll watch it with my wife. Abundance Grace, tell me what it is. Media promotes Michael Saylor like he's King Solomon. I'm telling you. Bear, come here. I don't want my dog to dig around the house. Where are you? Come up here. Come and sit here with me. Sit down. Sit. Stop running around. I'll send you inside, I'll send you inside. No, you go inside. Look at him. Hey, Bear. Go in. Now stay there. The guy is something else. Media promotes Michael Saylor. Yes, I know. The last days of Ptolemy Gray. Wow. On Apple TV. You have to ask yourself, why do they have to promote Bitcoin so much? It's supposed to be God's gift to the world according to the Marxists. Exactly. And they keep promoting. Johnny Mara, you hit the nail on the head. That's what I keep saying myself. Okay, Jesse, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Power of the Air 2018. Let me write it down. And then Big Daddy Roro, your own was the something of Ptolemy. The last days of Ptolemy Gray. Okay. Bear is adorable. Yeah, thank you so much. One day, I don't know what to say to you, but you are correct. I have never heard Brad Garlinghouse tell anybody to buy XRP. Never. Never. I've never heard him tell anybody to buy XRP. In fact, he says there's room for all of us to do well. But he's talking about the ones that have utility. Sorry, guys, you see the stain on my shirt. It's from my dog. So he just put, he put his big fat nose on me. No, no. Johnny Mata, you're 100% correct. What do I think the price of XRP will be? What do you think it will be, Johnny? I am expecting double digits. I think XRP will definitely this year hit over $30. That's what I'm thinking. Yes, they did, my friend. They did apply for a banking license. If you have money and you have not bought XRP and you are waiting to see what will happen, you won't have time. You won't have time. Thank you, Matthew Reed. I think I saw it. He's been very consistent. The guy is good. Like, he's good at what he does. No, there will be no time. Jaws will drop, tongues will fall out of their mouths. People are gonna cry. I've told you, I had a video where I said that video had 58,000 views. I'm telling you, it's still having views to this day, but not like the first 10 days I released it, where I said people will faint. Because there are people who are like, they're so, when Lambo, when Rocket, when when I first entered the crypto community, that's what I saw everywhere. When Lambo, then it kind of disappeared, It was a fad. Yeah, Johnny Craig, I don't see why it wouldn't be. Remember, real things take time. The real things do take time. Others will come, flash in the pan, and they'll sit and wait. The only reason why Shiba Inu went the way it was a community. They were behind it. It has so many zeros. And if you bought into it, you put $100 in it, boom, Pepe, the same thing. But there's nothing wrong with that, right? It's just a sign of what's happening. Let me give you an example. If you're drilling for oil, it's okay. Let him keep mocking. Mocking is when people who mock are usually on the other side of history. Mockers are usually the end of failures. And why is because even when they realize they are wrong, they don't say I'm sorry. They should be able to come back and say I'm sorry, I messed up. Some of us mocked Bitcoin. Now look at where we are. We're the ones now championing Bitcoin. And we're telling the Bitcoin maxis, don't mock us because will catch up to you guys. And some of the maxis don't have anything. The ones who are mocking don't have much. This is the truth. Most people will sell soon, Tommy. Believe me, because there's a lot of people who have no understanding of how money works. This is why I feel bad for people. A lot of people. You see now, I'm saying to people, there are people now who are saying, oh, should I join this man's channel? Should I not? I can do it on my own. I don't need anybody to show me anything. I don't need anybody. It's like when you take a cup of water, you drink it, but you don't realize that that tap still has more water to come out of it, right? So, like for me, like find a channel, find somebody always knows more than you do. One of the things I did when I started in this journey was that I did a lot of research, and then I spent money. I spent money to go after the knowledge. And there were no schools giving courses. People were asking me in 2022, like, is there any school where we can learn this? I was not coaching at the time. I started coaching in November last year. Not that I wasn't confident. I didn't want to do it. I just wanted to be a pastor, go to church, preach on Sunday, during the week, have a Bible study with people, do my small groups, write the Bible studies for people, write books. I wrote a book. It's on here. If you're interested in prayer, well, you should be interested in prayer. 21 reasons why you should pray. And then I released it for the first time this year. I've had that book since 2017, 2016, all ready to go. I never published it. I'm not looking for attention for myself. And I'm not saying it's a good thing. I think it's bad that I procrastinated all those opportunities to where I am today. Mockers are part of the journey. So Top Ring, you'll be mocked, but it's good to be mocked if you are doing the right thing. Iyoti Devula Pali, I pray for you that God will give your husband favor. Please, if you're somebody who prays, pray for this woman asking about her husband for success. Let the Lord bless her and make a way for their family. We don't know who you are. We can't verify these things, but at least we can pray. So, someone said it would be a sin not to pray for someone who asks. So I pray for you, Jyothi, that the Lord will make a way for you, and that your husband, Victor, will have a new job, and that you will not struggle, and that he will also give you a path to victory in your own life as well, in Jesus' name. Amen, amen, amen. Okay. What are you talking about, Johnny Craig? What coin? I don't know. I lost you guys. Tommy, man, you crack me up each time you say that. Yes, AH for president. President of the AH. AH for Truth Industries. How about we start making toothbrushes, Johnny? Yeah, Johnny Madam, most people don't have money right now. Do you realize that they are crushing the middle class deliberately? Cornelius, no, I'm not. But I've followed him for a while, so yeah. Hello, Solomon. How are you? AH for president, Lambos for everyone. You get a Lambo, you get a Lambo, you get a Lambo. Yeah, so yeah, for me, if you're new on here and you're wondering how to get how to navigate crypto, and you're just watching us, download the book. Um, you know, it's in the description, and if you can't afford it, I understand. I believe so, SAE. Many people are already living in a trailer or in a vehicle. People, you see some Walmarts in some cities, they have trailers. I don't know if they're still allowing it, but they'll drive their trailer into the Walmart and they just sleep there. The book, I have different books. You just go to my, I have, you go to my site where my stuff is on. I have different books. I have a book on prayer. I have a book on crypto. So if you are new to crypto, you that's what I'm talking to the people who are new to crypto. If you are confident of what you are doing, you don't need my book. Yes, Johnny, I'm going to give it to you. Don't worry. Don't pay for it. I'm sending it. I'm sending it to people, but because of your, you bought that course the other day, so I'm gonna just I'll send you one. Do I have your email, Johnny? But I'm sending it to everyone in my all of my people, and I'll if they want, it's all the people who bought my book are gonna get it for $5.99. It's actually the audio itself is $24.99. It's a 45-minute audio, but it's a powerful audio. I think is the best work so far right now on crypto. I just don't have a big platform. I'm not like one of the big guys, Brad, and all these people. Nobody knows my name except you guys on here. So, but I know that the Lord gave me the inspiration to put that book together. And everybody who's read it so far, most of the people have given me good reviews. Yes, that's fine. No problem, Johnny. Yeah. Yes, I think I do. Let me check. And like I said, I'm also doing the Patreon. The Patreon is going to be $100 a month, just for people who they want it. They can. Johnny Mara, you started it. You started your. Somebody put Johnny in timeout for 30 minutes. But you know what? I thank you. $1.99 will buy me. It'll buy me. It'll buy me a donut. So don't stress, Uncle. Ethan LaValle says, don't stress, Uncle. Who's your uncle? Bob's your uncle. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, Johnny. Okay, just go to the description. Johnny, you know what? I've actually on July 1 the price changed, but I didn't remember to change it. I changed it today. Because I have a new package there, the audio and the book and the PDFs and the 10 steps, all of them go for 34.99. Everything. So instead of $60, it goes for I discounted it because I now have a full package. I have the audio, I have the PDF, I have the, just for your information, Johnny. Johnny Mara gives me a very lovely donut and coffee money, $29. Woo-hoo-hoo. That's in Canada. It's 19.99. Things are so expensive now. The donuts have gone up, Johnny. Thank you so much. Johnny, thank you. I appreciate you. Tell your girl she's a good girl. She's got a good dad. No, no, it's not Kindle. It's let me put it for you. It's in the description, all right? But I'm going to put it right now. Hold on a second. I'm going to do it for you. It's actually here you go. So the whole package will change your life. And who is this guy I'm talking to? Johnny. Johnny, what do you do for a living? Tell me. I want to know more about you. No, no, no. That's just a free PDF. You can download it, but don't worry about download it. I've now it's no longer free. It's now $5.99, but it's in the package. I now have a package of 4 items. Okay, I'm adding one more item tonight, but I will send it to you if you purchase. I will send that one more item. It's just a 10-step guide. If that's for those who are new to crypto. If you're not new to crypto and you want to buy it for somebody else, buy it and give it to them. But what I've noticed is that there are some people who are not new to crypto. They've been doing it since 2018, 2019, and they still bought my book. They bought it because they said they like the way I explain things that they are able to explain to their family, because they've been trying to explain to their family about crypto. In fact, one guy came, he brought his parents and himself and his wife and 3 other couples in their church. They were like about 13 people. He wanted me to kind of do a coaching session for them. So I'm still waiting to hear back from them, because I told them how much it'll cost them to do for that large group. So, oh, wow, Johnny, that's awesome. That's awesome. I like that. And Forex and futures, we're going to have a crypto that will control that, right? So this is why we got to be, hey, Jonas King, what are you asking about? Johnny, I just pasted it for you right there. So when you go there, you would see the package. Thank you, Johnny. I appreciate you so much. God bless you, and may He reward you. You can book a free call with me, 15 minutes. I'll ask you you ask me 2 or 3 questions. I'll try to answer the 3, but it'll be 15 minutes. Oh, you're asking Johnny Mata about Mexico? What did you ask him? I hope it's a good question. Don't get Johnny Mata. If you don't want to get a Lambo, don't offend Johnny Mata. Right, Johnny? You're gonna ask you how to eat tortillas. Hey, Daniel, $4.99. Oh my goodness, Daniel, you should be able to do better than that. At this point, with my relationship with you, I expect nothing less than $500. Just a drop, like 500. Did you guys hear the story about? Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate it. Did you guys hear the story about? Let me read this first. Sometimes people only listen to non-family members. I had to show my mom YouTube videos and books to teach her. Give her my audio, Daniel. Give her my audiobook. Do you know? Like all my moderators, they get the audio book for free. Those guys, they're awesome. They're awesome. Yeah, they're awesome people. Join this channel. Put Daniel on timeout. Johnny Mata is monkeying around. He did better than you. He sent me $4.99. You sent me $1.99. Yeah, so come on, dude. Leave Daniel alone. Johnny, you can give the audio to your girlfriend too. You guys say you're getting married, right? Is that what you said? You're getting married to her? The Bible says marriage is honorable. If I catch you not getting married, Daniel, I said Daniel, Johnny. He sent $20. I know. What's this game? What do you mean top ring? That's not a game. Come on. These are my blokes. These are my guys. They're just behaving themselves. Your crypto is in the bottom of the ocean. You're lucky for the 499. I don't think I'm lucky. I'm blessed. I've got favor. God has given me favor with you, Daniel. I think so. I think so. I've got favor with you, man. Hey, are you at a place, Johnny? Sorry. Well, there could be other Johnny Matters. Come on. Oh Lord, these guys are funny. Yes, Western, I do have it in a cold wallet, and I suggest that you have different cold wallets. I have I'm going to be adding a tangent, but I would like you to think about having two different ones minimum. Johnny, you should have a couple, like two crypto cold wallets. Is one day still on, or she's gone? I know she's working, so it's two. It's 3:15 over in Calgary, right? Okay, yeah. All right, that's good. Tangem is awesome, yeah. And you have backups with them. The way they designed it from the word go ahead. No, just so that you can split your. So look at it this way. So you got $1,000 in a cold wallet. It's right now it's $1,000. But if you have a 250x, what is your $1,000 worth? Think about that. Oh, sorry. Two, right? And so I'm just giving an example of what you are looking at. Right there, you are now playing with 250K, right? It's no longer, small change. Now, we're not talking of life changing. For some people, that's life changing, depending on what you want to do, where you want to go, how you want to live. Because there are people that their work, all they need is 60,000. Like if my son has 100K right now, you know, he's going to be able to do his fashion line. He's got his designs ready. He's got everything ready to go. He wants to travel to Vietnam. We actually want to go together and talk with the manufacturing company. All of those things have been set up, but he needs money. But when I say 100K, it's just like the basic, right? And again, for some people, that's life-changing money. They put $100,000 into that kind of thing, and somebody might just say, look, I just want to lease two vehicles or three vehicles. I drive one, my wife drives the other one. We have working hours just like everybody else. We do Uber, and we have a third one, and we give it to somebody else to do Uber. And it's life-changing for them. The $100,000 would do that, and they had 150,000 bringing in interest. And with XRP, you never have to sell your XRP. Look at what Flair is going to do with XRP the next couple of weeks. Look at Ripple applying for a banking license. People have no idea what's about to hit the earth. People just have no idea. If you have 3,000 XRP, if you have 2,000 XRP, if you have 1,000 XRP, I don't know what to tell you. Other than, you know what, just get ready for some pleasant surprises. I know people think, well, look at all those people that have a lot. What about them? Forget about that. I just gave you an example how $250,000. What the? You're right, Daniel. Info is priceless. Where did one day? One day said I'm here. I mean, you guys should meet one day. I'm telling you, she's amazing. She reviewed my book, my first book. She reviewed, and you're going to review the second one, and sorry, my wife's book, not the second one. My wife's book, she's going to review. So, like, think about it. She's awesome. Oh, Johnny Matter, you have 3 cards. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. If you want a cold wallet, use my link, guys. I have Decent. Decent is very easy to use. I just learned something about Decent recently. I had a student who transferred a lot of XRP, tons of it, into his Decent, and it got, basically, it wasn't locked, but he couldn't see it, and he panicked, and he called me, and we spent a couple hours in and out. I was in meetings in and out, and he would text me. He was taking a flight out of town, British Airways. He was concerned, but by the time we checked, I thought he could get into. You know how Decent is; they don't have the greatest support, but they have a very good product. But what had happened was that he had to reboot with his seed phrase. So just know that in some of these cryptos, cold wallets, Decent particularly, they will lock the account. They won't lock it, but you won't see it for 24 hours. It's just part of their security system. And they won't tell you that until you go and kind of dig through their documentation, and then you see it. It won't affect it in any way. I need you to understand also, Kevin Ross, that this crypto is really a leveler. Many countries are going to wake up to the power of crypto, In Africa, for example, so let me put it this way: in India, there are 1.4 billion people. Let's say there are 25 million of those people who earn a very good living wage. Okay, that's 250 million. That's 20% of the country is not poor, 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 poor. Okay, then you got 5% of the country who are wealthy. Then you got 1% who are the uber rich. It's always like that everywhere. The 250 million who use crypto, there will be a proprietary crypto asset that is Indian in everything about it. Just like WikiCat in Nigeria and a couple other ones that were born and bred in Nigeria. Those are already having Africa, landlords in Nigeria, gas stations in Nigeria. All of these people, they will just move because that's an ecosystem on its own. It's an economy on its own. Do you see what I'm saying, Kevin Ross? So Africa is already on the way because crypto, you can easily develop a crypto. The most important thing is the white paper. What is the vision of the crypto that is being developed? Where is it going? It's a leveler. Just like you have banks that originated in Nigeria, Guarantee Trust originated in Nigeria and now has become a global bank. Access Bank originated in Nigeria and has now become a global bank. Again, when I say global, not all the world, but they're in London, they're in certain parts of the world, they're in the US, you know. So they have global connections, and they're also involved in what's it called, the Zenith Bank. In fact, Zenith is Ripple's partner in Africa. Did you know that? In Nigeria, and covering most of West Africa. So that's what you are going to see. WikiCat will rise up, and people who sell carrots in the market, they sell mangoes in their what you call it, wheelbarrows, lettuce and groceries every day, meat sellers, they are going to come on the app because everybody now has a digital asset, digital phone, a digital assistant, the phone. And so even WikiCat has what they call spray. It has a spray feature. It's the only app in the world that has a spray feature where you can give 100,000 people WikiCat or any crypto you want in there, because you remember, Bitcoin is actually going to be Satoshis at the end of the day. You're going to have Ripple drops. So maybe 1 Ripple, 2 Ripple, 3 Ripples years from now. So people will be able to spread. If Ripple is $1,500, well, you can actually take a couple drops and send it to someone. What will that drop be? How will it be? How do you envision that? So they've built cryptos in different parts of the world, in Singapore, in Asia, in all of these places, in South America, that will cater for that particular. That's why I believe in Electronium. The British will never let it die. The Lords have blessed it. It is their product. It is their baby. They won't let it die. Yeah, Johnny Mara, we've met her. My wife and I, we went to Calgary. It was an amazing meeting. Africa is going to be good. Yes. On Afrique Bank in South Africa is a Ripple partner as well. There you go. One Afrique or on Afrique. One Ripple is 1 million drops according to David Shaw. Exactly. Alchemy Pay, I don't know much about it. I've heard a lot about it, but if you're holding it, do your research. Like, just read the white paper and then do research. That's it. Then also see who is behind it, right? So I really don't know much about that one. There's so many cryptos. It's like, where do you go? Where do you go? What do you hold? Too many. But the stablecoin regulations and all of the other regulations around the crypto industry it'll wipe out a lot of cryptos, a lot of blockchain. 99% of them will go. So that's just it. That's the reality. But there will be cryptos that will develop in other countries, regulated by their own jurisdictions, and then they will now have a fork that they will connect to a fork off of the XRP ledger. Like Shiba Inu, this is what's going to happen. Let me just give you an example in the real world. When you go to Nigeria now, or you go to Ghana, or you go to Tanzania, for example, or Uganda, Okay, so let me tell you where. So I remember I'll give you my example. So my wife and I traveled a while back in 2019, 2020. We went to Ghana, and from Ghana we went to I believe we went to Lagos, and from Lagos we went to Nairobi, right? And then we were going to fly to Rwanda, and then we changed our minds and said we'll just come to Canada straight away. Rwanda is probably like less than an hour's flight, I think, if I remember what they told me. But here's the point: in all of these countries, we stayed in very beautiful, world-class hotels. They were all there. They all had their, and that's what you're going to see happen. But those hotels are actually in partnership. You see the Marriott, you see the Hilton, but they're in partnership with Nigerians. They're in partnership with Kenyans. They're in partnerships with the same thing with the UAE. Do you see what I'm saying? So in this way, the good news is in fact, some of the hotels were already built by the people who lived in those countries before they got the partnership. They already had the land, they had the assets, and they just gave them a design, and they said, all right, we'll build. Or they already built something, and then they tied in. The standard was good enough, and they upgraded air conditioning, other facilities, swimming pool, whatever. They upgraded to the world standard, and there you go. So that's what's going to happen in crypto. There's nothing new under the sun. That's what the Bible says. Nothing new. All you have to do is to observe what's happened before. It will be repeated under new clothing, under a new dress, under new rules, under new regulations. But it's the same thing. Nothing is new under the sun. Son, what you just said about Hidden Road is really amazing. You got that Hidden Road thing. You know how much Hidden Road does a year? You know the kind of like, and then they have Metaco. They have Metaco, right? There's one other company that David Schwartz is part of, and Stuart Alderodi. They are into I forget their name. They're into they're going to be doing custody. I forget their name, but they've been around for a while, quietly. I had them first from about them from XRP Veil way back in the day. Yeah, it's all the money. Yeah, exactly. They are all going to regulate crypto. All of them. All of them. Distributed ledger. Oh yeah, agreed. So, all the money. What he's talking about? Should I explain Johnny Matter? Should I say what it means? Johnny, I'm not going to ask your permission, so that I don't want you to start thinking I'm trying to get a Lambo from you. When you start doing, you get a Lambo. So what he means is all the money is, and tell me if this is, I'm right with this. It's like saying XRP Ledger is going to carry a majority of the cross-border payment. Also, tokenization. Tokenization is when you have the value of real-world assets like houses, ships, shipping, like commerce sitting on the ledger in their values. So that's all the money. XRP is the bridge, exactly. A time is coming when it will be doing everything, but it will grow in. That's why I believe that one time XRP is going to be $1 million. Maybe when our generation is gone, but in the meantime, we're going to see. I think we're going to see a $50,000 XRP before our very eyes. Exactly, son. You got it right. You got it right. I think so. Yeah. XRP is a bridge. Where's Johnny Matter? Is he sleeping? Oh, yes, sir. Okay. One day, are you working today? I was just curious. I didn't want to. XRPL is the autobahn, exactly. Okay. Okay. That my guess is RLUSD for World Reserve, because America doesn't want to let go of that. But it might be a reserve, for the North American, the Amero thing that they've been talking about for a long time. I'm not sure if see, because the way the world is right now, China isn't going to give in. This is why, rather than having, okay, well, I would agree, world reserve currency, but not with America as the backbone. It will be independent. It will not be based on U.S. treasuries and all that stuff. No, it'll be its own loan currency, um, backed by true business, world commerce, GDP, etc. activity, not just minted anyhow. Tether follows the pattern. That's why they didn't want to let it go, right? They're doing the same thing they do with fiat, with Tether. They use it to inflate Bitcoin. Hey, Unyime, how are you? Yes, I have heard of XRPH. I don't have it. I don't have any of it. I think it's a good project. I missed it. So Edo Farina was talking about it lots at the time. He even sent me messages to buy this and that. But like I don't know him personally, but all of these guys were just like, I knew them when they had like 500 followers, and the next thing you know, boom, 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 they're all over the place. So they took advantage of the time and the season, right? So some of us were slow pokes. We didn't move in time, but it's all good. No hard feelings, no bad. It's all good. I can't shed light on that. Jude, you go do the research, please. Go on and search for the research. Like, you know, why do you want to put everything with a company that would hold it for you? Why don't you put some in a cold wallet and then share it with a company that will hold it for you? What if the people in the company die in an executive jet? What are you going to do? What if they go bankrupt? What if they use your stuff the way they want to? There's no guarantees. And there's nothing wrong with cold wallets, except if you can't afford one. Are you afraid of putting it in a cold wallet? Remember, nothing stays on the cold wallet. You guys need to understand that nothing stays on the cold wallet. The cold wallet is a key, like your post office box key. Everything is on the ledger. Nothing leaves the ledger. It's always on the ledger. That's why you must never lose your safe. You must never lose your keywords. Okay. How isn't it the bigger play? I mean, if US makes BTC reserve, it's like, but if they put boatloads of XRP, make it the reserve, then XRP moves to match BTC is a bigger move. US can easily do that. When you make Akpan, um, yeah, I mean, like the problem is that you can't pay with crypto because YouTube doesn't have a crypto mode of payment, right? So you still have to use. Where are you, Unyime? What part of the world are you in? Yeah, Edo Farina is good. I like him. But sometimes it can be dramatic over XRP price falling. They're all going to choose XRP, but Japan will move first, I think. I think. Exactly. Not your keys, not your crypto. Why do you want to trust companies? Yeah, you can pay, you can join the YouTube channel with your card. You just use your bank card and it will transfer, you know, it'll take the money. But YouTube doesn't have a crypto means of payment, and it's on YouTube. We're on YouTube. If it was just my own channel or somewhere else, then I would give you that, and you can't pay elsewhere, and I'll give you the link. It's all inside of YouTube, right? Oh, just to engage, okay. But he's very level-headed. I like the guy. And he himself, David, and the Vashwan brothers, no, Al Jarrah brothers. They're together. They work together. Okay, Jude, auto income. I don't know if we should engage in all this. Have you ever been coached on this? You don't seem to know. Like, how long have you been on crypto in crypto? You should take a coaching class if you can afford it, so that you come up to speed. But the reality is that you know, you watched a video where there was an advice to move assets from exchanges to either Tangem or yeah, that was their video. You can move to either Tangem, Ledger, Elipal, SafePal. There's so many of them, right? You have to pick and choose which one you want. If an EMP knocks out electricity, does that hurt BTC more or XRP? No, maybe it hurts BTC more because BTC depends on electricity. BTC uses 5% of the electricity in the world for mining. XRP doesn't need electricity, very minimal. The ledger. Is that Beyond Broke J guy good on analysis? He's often saying 4-digit XRP. He's good at what he does. Is it Jake Claver? Yeah, they are good people. I like them. I like them. But if you have to consult with them, I think you have to have, like Jake, you have to have a certain minimum amount of XRP to actually engage them. If an EMP knocks on electricity, okay, I think I read that. Yeah. So Jude Income, how long have you been into crypto? You seem very nervous about what you're doing, and that's okay if you will get the advice you need. But I don't want you to be misled or somebody to sell you a bill of goods, right? Some of you are very quiet on the channel. All right, so join the channel. We need 20. I'll check to see if we have up to 20. Let me see if we have up to 20 members, because once we hit 20, we'll go for 50, and once we hit 50, we go for 100. And let me see if we've hit 50. 20. 20 channel subs. Okay, so far it's 17. Let me see. Oh, we're at 19 members. So once we hit 20, I'll have a live stream for members only. I'm excited. Johnny and Daniel, thank you so much for your support over the last couple of weeks and months. You guys are awesome. And every one of you too for joining. I thank you so much. Varsan is good. They're good at what they do. I really like them. I followed them for 5 years. But I didn't, yeah. Like, it was funny. I know David, when he had only 1,000 subscribers. It's funny how they exploded in so short a time. You know, David is at 55,000 subscribers now. And these are all organic. These are people like who are just joining his channel. My life. Everybody welcome my life. These are people who have been with this channel for the longest time. I want to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I want to know from you guys, can you type in the comments which one? Vashan is not turning. I don't know what's the membership. Just check it out. Click on membership. It's $5.14 to be a member of this channel. The membership will create a different group that they are paid members, and I'll have live stream that are only with them. I'll still have the public live streams, but I'll do live stream with them. They'll have priority replies on comments, and they'll have discounts on, for example, if I release a book, You know, I could give it to them for free before I sell it to the public. I could tell them to help me read it and tell me what they feel about it, get me reviews, and they'll be my partners, right? That's what it's all about. And yeah, so that's how we're gonna do it. So that's what it's about. I could those are all the perks I could give for five dollars and 14 cents, $5 actually. So that's what it's about. Vandross. My life is okay. Just put the face there. Yes, digital outlook. Yeah, he's a good guy. So I want you to amen my life, amen. Please guys, I want you to write. So what's the unique selling feature of this channel? What's the unique feature on this channel that makes you a member? I'm subscribed to many channels, crypto channels, and I respect a lot of them, but there are some I don't give my time to anymore. But there are some that I really, I actually even unsubscribe from some, because it's like, it was just the same stuff. They really had nothing new. And at the time when I came in like 5-6 years ago, it was just, ooh, I like this one, I like this one, you know. But then you choose, you know, based on. So let me hear. One day says practical information. Thank you for liking the video, guys. Practical information that is easy to understand. Okay, that's the first one. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I want to know, because Christ-centered channel, great wisdom. Thank you very much, Daniel. Okay, great wisdom. Wow. Okay, now I don't think I have that much wisdom, but I try by the grace of God. He pours His grace into me, and the good humor. Yeah, what Lambo, eh? I know that Johnny is Johnny still here, or he's bugged out? Yes, I'm investing with the tariffs. What's wrong with the tariffs? I like the dialogue, and I like blending Jesus into something so important as financial resource. It gives us resources. Great info and rooted in Christ. That's right, Tommy. Thank you. Tommy is still here? Are you having coffee and donuts? How come I didn't hear from you? That's cool. The quiet Tommy. And Johnny's Lambos. Man, Tommy, I don't know. Your head must be bobbing by now, because you start your day like at 4 a.m. every day, like on Monday to Friday. Great info, easy to understand. When Lambo, Ferrari Lambo. Daniel is coming with this Ferrari thing. Don't even start. Lambo is the original cry of joy for Bitcoiners. Remember Bitcoin way back in the day? Is there no time on there, Tommy? No time on the next Saturday slot? If there's none, just email me your number and I'll call you. Tell me when, give me the window of time, and I'll reply you if it would work or not. If it won't work, just send me your number. I'll call you. Oh, son, actually, it's so the history. So way back in the day, you know how there was this guy who was kind of drunk way in the day, and he was writing about holding his crypto. Everybody was on crazy and this fad about Bitcoin. So he wrote that he will hodl instead of hold. So that's how HODL became like the de facto whatever about like holding. So people in crypto don't say hold, they just say hodler. I'm a hodler, I'm hodling. So it was somebody who made a mistake. Now, that in the same manner, the early Bitcoin investors who suddenly, like people who, like the Bitcoin blew up from like $1,000 to 36,000, right? 2,000, people who paid 5,000 and now had 36,000. Like that's a crazy increase. One of the ways that they celebrated in those days was, then they will come for the Bitcoin conference, they will bring their they'll bring they'll, I don't know if they'll bring their Lambo. I think people, one of the status symbols was to buy a Lamborghini or Lamborghini. How do you pronounce it when you get, when you hit it big with Bitcoin? So, and there was a rumor or the story that at one of the Bitcoin conferences, this guy actually brought a Lambo to it. Maybe he rented it, I don't know, or he bought it and brought it as a, you know, and that even one of that the conferences, they had a Lambo. Some of you know the story better because, you know, I wasn't there, right? I also heard about it, but that there was a Lambo that was put there on display to show what Bitcoin would really do. And again, when you look at that, the whole Bitcoin thing really rubs me the wrong way, even doing that kind of thing. Yes, hodl. So he wrote hodl instead of hold. Okay, good. I'll see you at noon. And the link is in there. You just click on the link and you come into the video thing and we can have a chat. Yeah, it came from a drunk guy. It did. Now they do dancing cows. I was like, what the heck is going on? Johnny Mata is the one who would remember the dancing cows. When I saw it, I thought it was a joke. I actually thought it was a joke. I don't know who thought of that idea. I don't know. I didn't even read it. I don't know what. I didn't have the time. But what was behind that? Oh, God bless you, Aremujo Abiodun. Thank you so much. God bless you. No, tell me, Daniel. Are you kidding? Like, what's behind it? I don't know. Sheesh, I don't want a Lambo. I just don't want to send my daughter to daycare anymore. Just wherever anyway. We're just joking with the Lambo, Sally. We're just joking. We're not Lambo people. Most of us are not Lambo people. Some of the younger people here want a Lambo. Lambo? What does that mean? Johnny is a diesel guy. They say he has a truck and he's on diesel. He's been trying to convince me to get a diesel truck if I'm buying a brand new Toyota Tundra. So I'm like I know it's cheaper, but I told him I don't like the smell, and he said no, when that the smell doesn't get in the cabs. So we'll see, and then that depends on my wife too because she's going to be riding in the truck with me. So Johnny Mata is a diesel guy. he's a, now he's gonna pepper you with trouble. He's gonna trouble you. Johnny, leave her alone, please. Leave her alone. Oh God. So there's one of our subscribers here, Major EC, like a retired major. She actually has a ranch, and we were kidding about putting a Lambo on her ranch, and kind of just putting up in the air, and as people are driving past on the highway, they can see it. Son, what do you think? Why would it be BTC? I don't think that BTC. You see, BTC will depend. So if you use BTC and you have a company like Spend the Bits that is helping people spend Bitcoin, then you're going to have, and the Spend the Bits is built on the XRP ledger. So they're wrapping Bitcoin on the XRP ledger and able to pay. Like that's what they're doing. And the fee per transaction is 0.0004015. So if whatever they use, all I'm trying to tell you, yes, I'll get the Tundra. And I'll see if I can get a diesel one. I asked Johnny for advice. Johnny's good. That's one thing about the community, right? We have people who know things. And even in the membership group, you can talk to people, right? You can ask questions and just stay safe. That's all, so. Sonny, of course, no Lambo. Toyota. A1 stake. Everyone is using ETH layer 2s and Solana, not XRP. Okay. A1 stake, you are back. You're back. I remember you. You are the guy who was basically insulting all of us here. Was it last week or 2 weeks ago? You were just so obnoxious, telling us basically that we're idiots for investing in XRP. Did you know that the Ethereum layer you are talking about has been connected to the XRP ledger? Are you aware? And did you know that RLUSD, the very first one that was minted, the very first batch was minted on the Ethereum blockchain? You know why? You know the reason for that? And did you know that Ethereum's survival depends on the XRP ledger? Did you know that? Did you know that Trump and his family, because of their investment in Ethereum, helped it to stay alive? Did you know that? No, you don't know that. Ethereum, like, it's big and everything, but it's very expensive to use. It's not the future. So they have to find a way to wrap things in and around Ethereum. It's a great project. It's done what it has to do. But for it to continue, you need to come now. It's like a man who has children, many children. And as things are beginning to get difficult for this fellow, become sick, the children are able to carry him off the bed to the shower, carry him off the bed to the living room. That is Ethereum for you. That is Bitcoin for you. That's the way it's going to go. A1 stake. I know you said you have XRP, but I don't know. Were you not the one who was talking to us sometime? I can't remember. If you are not the one, I'm sorry. I just saw your handle and I thought, oh, this is that guy who was like telling us a lot of stuff about XRP and saying nobody's using it. So if you believe if nobody's using it, why do you have it? Sell it. Send it to me. It's useless. Please, I'll give you my address right now. My Zaman wallet. Just send it to me. Sally has a truck. You have a Ford? Oh my goodness. Okay, maybe I'm mixing you with somebody else. My apologies. Yeah, but you were XRP is not hype. There is hype around XRP, but the real digital asset itself shouldn't have been hyped about. It's because people found out certain things and they got excited. And crypto goes up and down because of the Bitcoin halving cycles. But a new cycle and a new regime is coming, which is the ISO crypto separating themselves from the altcoin up and down seasons that go with Bitcoin. That's the reality. A1 stake. I don't know if you know that. Yes, right now, at one stake, that is the reality right now. But that's not what's going to happen down the line. You need to understand that. It's the reality right now because the market is not regulated the way it ought to be, and there hasn't been any adoption yet. Down the line, you see, the non-disclosures are what people don't know about, but what they do tells you what the non-disclosures say. We need to decouple from BTC. It'll happen. It'll happen eventually. Yeah. It'll happen eventually. Yeah. So you are right about buying it. I'm not here. I'm not holding XRP because people are buying it and selling it. That's not what I'm doing. I'm not interested in that. I'm not trading it, right? And I've advised people, I suggested to people, if you want to trade XRP, have one bag that's a trading bag and one bag that is not a trading bag, or two bags that are not trading. Profit and long-term bag, forever bag type of thing. So you have three bags. You can do a swing trade with one bag, which is very smart. But on the long run, where is it going? What's the plan? It's when you read the tea leaves, you understand where things are going, that this is going to be a stablecoin of stablecoins, in the sense that it's not a stablecoin at par with any national currency, but it is stable to help with the banking industry, the entire transition of the banking industry from what it is today to what cryptos will make it. And XRP becomes a bridge. So that's my position. I mean, we can agree to disagree. Great. Once utility ramps up, it's to exactly. Exactly, I agree. I'm almost time out. 6 more minutes for me to end this. 6 more minutes, I'm off of here. What do you mean Ripple? Like XRP? They can, because USDC is 1-to-1. It's never meant to be more than $1. The coding is for it to be 1-to-1. Understand? A coding is like how God created the world, the 7 days. You can't add an eighth day. That's what coding does. Coding, when you code something and you seal it up, it's like a vasectomy. So, excuse me. That's where it used to be irreversible. I think you can reverse it now. I don't know how they do it, but you know what I mean. So you tie it up. and that's it. It's done. You can't have an eighth day. You can't have 70 seconds in 1 minute. It's going to be 60 regardless of what, you know. So yeah, a1 stake, like, your positions are not based on, I don't know if you, I think you have a view that is different of how the ecosystem is meant to operate. It's like how some people were telling me last week, oh, they're using using us to make money. I'm like, go and sit down. How much is your money? They are using you to make money. What did you expect before? So that's it. That you have to understand that a digital currency is coded. There are several types. There are the meme coins. There are the stable coins. The stable coins work and that's why there's big talk about it, because what you are doing is that you are changing fiat to digital. And in order for you to change fiat to digital, you have to have a digital representation of the fiat. So you have a $1 stable coin that represents a $1. One lire represents one lire, one whatever, So, and then you got the Euro P. The Euro P was actually minted on the XRP ledger. Thank you for liking the video. I appreciate you all. So, I've been here now. I've got 3 minutes and I'm off of here. I want to thank you guys for joining me again. Thank you for those of you who are new to the channel. And thank you for liking, for supporting, for subscribing, and hopefully joining the channel if you can afford it. That would be great. I think anybody who is investing in crypto, you already put money away. You shouldn't have a hard time to do a membership of $5 a month. That's important. So I'm trying to get to 20. If we get to 20, we shoot for 50. So we are at 20 for this week. Let's get 50 members next week. A1, yes, you are correct, and they will get it done. They will get it done. All of the things you are doing right now, it appears you are very engaged in trading and doing all that. That's why you are talking like this. It's going to change. Remember, I don't know how old you are, but if you are old enough, there was a time when certain things were being done that are not done anymore. Remember the dot-com era? Remember MySpace, all these things and suddenly they just disappeared. That's what's going to happen. All of this slippage, all of that is going to be resolved. It's going to be solved. Why? Because it's all about writing the code in such a way that it resolves the problem. As long as there's 100% adoption, all of these things you are seeing that are problems that are in today will disappear. And XRP is not going to be going up and down. XRP's price will be determined by the flow on the ledger. You got to understand that. I don't know if you get that. It'll be based on the. Don't think today. I'm talking to you on this channel. I'm not thinking today. I've learned a long time in my life to think ahead. So everything you're saying is about what's happening right now. I'm not talking about right now. I'm talking about the future, 5-10 years from now. Even from this year, it begins. Why? Because there are benchmarks. And those benchmarks are going to be fulfilled by the algorithmic design of this ledger and all of the other blockchains that are involved. It is going to automatically adjust the price based on the flow on the ledger. It's not about people buying XRP anymore. No, it's not going to be that. It's about what moves on the ledger. This thing is a technology to process value. You notice I didn't say process money. Process value. Cross-border payment is just a part of what it will do. Yeah, there's nothing saying that. Why should it say that? Don't you know how the world works? Don't you know that in this world, what they say is often not what they are doing behind the curtain? Haven't you noticed that? So you didn't know that? Really? Wow. Man. Are you rich? Are you wealthy? A1 Stake, I'm asking you directly. Are you a wealthy individual? Are you a whale? Tell me that you didn't know this. Because I'm not sure that You didn't know that they never tell you what they're doing? I'm surprised. Wow. Whew. There's nothing saying they have to use their. No, they never tell you that. You figure it out. And then you make an investment. And maybe who is right? Jazz R? A1 Steak is right or I'm right? A1 Steak, I'm surprised. Really? You are expecting them to tell you? You're expecting somebody to say it on CNN? Like, what do you mean? Um, A1 Steak, please tell me that you're not, you know, please unsubscribe from my channel. I'm serious. Like, we have nothing to talk about. Did you notice that the media has been on about Bitcoin for the past 2 weeks? It's been Bitcoin, 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 Bitcoin. I'm surprised that you're expecting them to tell you. Well, we don't know. We just read the writing on the wall. We see some documents that say they're going to do something. They're going to do something, and they don't tell you what they're going to do. Hey, Emmanuel, how you doing? God bless you. Thank you for joining the membership. I appreciate you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Some of these guys, like that's why I ask people age sometimes. Some 26-year-olds, they talk very wise, but some talk a lot, but they don't make any sense. Like I just read all of these guys, this A1 Steak. It doesn't know what's going on. Like nothing says. We don't go with nothing says. We go with, you know why I buy a land near a lake 25 kilometers from my north of my house? You know why I do that? If I had the opportunity. A friend came here the other day. Let me tell you something. A friend came here the other day. He became my friend because he did a job for me. He installed a brand new furnace in our house, an air conditioning system, expensive unit. But when he was working, he told me, he's a Filipino guy. No, I can't answer you. I can't answer the question. I'm not going to answer it. I'm not going to answer the question. I don't have to answer it. It doesn't make sense. There's no need to answer your question. You need to research. That's all. You're wasting my time. So the guy did my furnace, and he's a Filipino man. When you see him coming in his truck, you won't believe he has anything. Then he showed me a picture of a cottage he bought, and it's on 10 acres. And he told me the price. I couldn't believe it. This guy fixed it. He had a vision. He saw what other people did not see. People were passing by it in the summertime 2 years ago. They didn't buy it. This guy came there. He paid 80,000 for it. Now that cottage is going to be worth close to 300,000 by the time he finishes it. And he has extra land to build around it. He told me, I want to invite you this summer. He has invited me now. They just did my furnace is done once a year maintenance, a brand new type system once a year. He said, I want to invite you to my cottage and I want to tell you what I did. You know, I'm going to go to that guy's cottage. You know why? Because I'm going to learn something from him. When you see him with his work clothes and everything, you won't believe that he has money. And you know what his wife does? She's a realtor. She sells houses. So she's the one who finds the gems and brings it to him. I want that kind of money person as my friend. You need them. You need them as your friend. You know. So you see what I'm saying? So we don't buy things, we don't do things because of what they are saying now. So that's why I'm surprised at A1 Steaks conversation, because I'm like, man, you are wasting my time because you are on base one. When you are like nothing says they are going to use it, I'm like, why are you waiting for them to tell you what they will do? Here's the idea. We know that Ripple has 1,700 non-disclosures. Some of us have followers of Jesus Christ. We believe in the prophetic word, and we feel we are being led. So what do? We take a little bit of money and we buy. You don't bet the farm. But a little bit of money may mean 5 years of putting $50 away every paycheck. Well, that's a lot of money for some people. And for some people, it means pulling some money out of their retirement and say, okay, I have 500,000. I'm going to take 20,000 and put it into XRP when it's 50 cents. That's wise. If they now lose the money, they lost it. But you can't see all these indices, all this, you know, the foxtail showing you out of the disguise. It's hidden in plain sight. Never listen to the media. This is what they did to us in COVID. I can feel that red on the roulette table is going to double my money. It doesn't mean it's wise. What are you talking about? A1 stake. You're wasting my time. Get out of here. I don't know what you're talking about. Even if I win, like what are you saying? Can you be plain? I have to get off of here. I have 95 minutes already. Can you be plain? Like, I can feel that red on the roulette table is going to double my money. It doesn't mean it's wise. Would you sell XRP for a wiki card or a meme coin and then buy back XRP after the bull run? No, I wouldn't do that. But if I have profited, if I bought XRP at 20 cents and now it's at $2, that means I've gained it I've 10 times. So say I put 5,000 in and it's now 50,000. I can take 3,000 out of it. It's not a problem, and put it into something else. I can do that. But if I bought at a loss and if I bought and I've not even made any money, why am I taking it out? But it depends on you. A1 stake, I'm going to block you. You're not making sense. You don't know what you're talking about. You are trying to prove that you know something you don't know. I'm not arguing that with you, but I don't understand what you're saying. Somebody, am I right? Like, what? You need to know why RLUSD is better for the banks than USDC. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, like, what is he saying? You bought at 40 cents. Yeah. So depending on how many units you have, like, you can do a call with me. I don't know what your plan is, but I don't want to tell you to do what is wrong, but you pray about it. I don't know if you're a Christian, but you pray about it and do what the Lord tells you. Otherwise, you can set a time to chat with me. It's up to you. Like, I don't want to have to be. Why are they not talking about XPR? Because it has only 35,000 holders. They'll talk about it one day. Do your research, check it, see what's there. It's like they're not talking about ETN. Nobody's talking about WikiCat. Nobody's talking about XRP. Even the news, they're not talking about XRP. It's only YouTubers talking about XRP. You know what they're talking about, Emmanuel? Bitcoin. And if I buy Bitcoin with $10,000 now, which I don't even have, right? If it gets to 250,000, I'll have only 15,000 worth of Bitcoin. So, Bitcoin. But if I buy 10,000 worth of XRP, I'm going to be better off, right? So, yeah, period. So XPR is not that known. Just ask ChatGPT, why aren't they not talking about XPR? You'll be surprised what they would say. I asked Grok that. But it's a smaller ecosystem than the bigger ecosystems. But you see, they're not really talking about DAG. They're not talking about Constellation DAG or H bar. Watch the news. CNBC. They're not talking about all these things. The money channels are not talking about them. They're talking about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the only one we'll talk about. But my life, you have enough already. I know. So many partnerships, but you remember the partnerships are non-disclosures, right? They're not telling you what's in them. Exactly. .com bubble all over. Yeah. Exactly. Bitcoin, Ethereum. Again, and they're good. There's nothing wrong with them, but some of us can't afford it. Maybe some of you can. Maybe Johnny Matter can buy 10 of Johnny Matter, you can buy 10 you can buy 10 if you want. Lord. Okay, guys, thank you so much. This has been the longest live so far since July. Yesterday was July 1. So I want to thank you for being on. I have another video that will be posted a little later tonight, and you can watch that. It's talking about people who come and argue like this. So I don't know what kind of person you need to know. You need to know. Man, I don't want to be a friend to that person. It's my channel. Get off my channel. God bless everyone. Thank you so much. Thanks, Junior Jamie. Never sell your XRP. Join the channel. It's $5. It won't hurt you.